Now you guys can really start to see him coming out.
Walking right up, you got this insane.
There's like 4 fish in there. I don't even know what that fish is. What is up, G Squad? Welcome back to another awesome video. If you guys could not tell by today's title and thumbnail, you've probably already guessed it. We are going to be doing a fish trap, which is not something that we usually do on this channel. So hopefully you all are going to enjoy this one. But with that being said, we're gonna go over to PC's house. We're gonna grab a fish trap because, of course, if you guys have not checked out PCAquatics.shop, they've launched some little fish traps. So we're gonna put that to use today. We're gonna put it to the test, see what we can get inside of this fish trap. I've got a little canal kind of right by the house, a lot of rocks. I've seen crabs, I've seen a lot of little fish, and I've even seen 2 gigantic sharks. So who even knows what we're gonna be catching? Of course, I'm gonna give you guys updates around the garage, around the house, talk about a couple things over here, and then I'm gonna give you guys a word by today's sponsor. These bioactive are coming along. Still gotta get some plants for these empty ones, and of course we still need to get some driftwood and stuff for these. But the plants are growing, definitely growing. Here's one of our little lily whites. We've got our head xanthic male. He is just sleeping right now. And then we got this really really neat red boy. And those are the 3 done bioactives. We still, like I said, need to put some branches in there, get things popping, get some more plants because this is too bare. But that's just a little update on those bioactives. Here's a little update on our favorite gecko, which actually, you guys, if you guys could please leave me some name suggestions down below, that would be super appreciated. We need a really crazy cool little name that represents this awesome female sable lily white. Let me take a look at that gecko. That is insane. That is our sable lily white. Let's check on these sassy snakes. Alright, buddy. Here's a T-positive king rat. Really starting to get beautiful. I'm gonna just show you guys these snakes in every video so we can all just witness the process of the whole change that these king rats go through. But here is that T-negative albino. So sassy. See you later, brother. This male xanthic right here is really starting to go through that change that I was mentioning. As you can see, he's getting a lot more of that white. Such beautiful snakes. I wish they were just a little bit more nice, but with work over time, you should be able to get these guys to calm down. Hey. But anyways, this is that male xanthic. So beautiful. He's really starting to go through that change. That's a good shot on his colors right there. There you go, buddy. He's actually pretty nice. He's really nice compared to this little meanie. I'm not even gonna touch you because you're just gonna want to bite me. Yep. Anyways, that's the female. She's just not nice. And I feel like I have not given you guys an update on this little guy in quite some time. As you guys can see, he's super ugly right now. Going through a crazy shed. These snakes really color down when they go through sheds. But that is our little blue barons. What should become blue. There he is. Crazy little Pinocchio nose. Crazy cloudy eyes right now due to that shed. But he's looking dandy. That is our blue barons. This is our newest little gecko that we had just received from Korea last week. This is a hypo, almost a genetic hypo lily white. It's hard to see on camera, but eventually we'll be able to make a super with this animal. And then you guys will really be able to see where the hypo comes into play. They make almost like a see-through, kind of like that super cappuccino that I was showing you guys a long time ago, but these supers are actually healthy. But anyways, here is that hypo lily white we just got from Korea, everybody. He, I think, is so stinking cute. Look how little he is. I'm sitting here showing you guys all the reptiles like I forgot we hatched chicks and turkeys last video. So let me go give you guys an update on those guys. Totally forgot. Now, unfortunately, everybody, it happens. Sometimes these birds, a lot of birds, it actually happens really a lot with birds, is a lot of the times there's always like a little runt or like a weaker link, and unfortunately we had one little chick pass away. It was really sad, but to say the least, he didn't go to waste. Solely the sulfur monitor took care of that instead of just having to bury him or throw him in the garbage. So nothing really goes to waste around here. But anyways, let me go give you guys an update on those little tiny chicks. The turkeys, they'll come right out to me. Don't mind the mess in here. I was putting some food in these little containers for the birds to like pick at. But here are our turkeys. Hi, turkeys. Hi. Hi. They're absolutely adorable, these little guys. Here's our white one. Hi. Hello. We got our regular turkeys. Here's another one. They are so cool. Here's your little classical turkey. Oh, see you later, buddy. Where are chickens at? Must be hiding under there. Look at them all come out. Hi, little chickens. See what I was saying last video? When they hatched, they were not fluffy yet. Look at how fluffy those little guys are. So stinking cute. Hi. That was that as far as the updates around the house, everybody. Now that I've shown you everything and given you guys some updates around here, it is now time for today's sponsor. Let me give a quick word in for ASomTom electric bikes, everybody. Enjoy this. So now I've given you guys updates around the house and inside of the garage. I wanted to give you guys a quick word on today's sponsor. Look at how bad this bike is right here, everybody. This is the ASomTom electric bike. This is the low step dual battery mammoth. Look at her. That right there is an appealing orange, I must say. You guys see a nice handsome young man driving on the street on an orange bike. It's Lanni on his ASomTom. Anyways, let me just give you guys a couple of the specs that go into this beautiful bike right here. In the back, you guys have this very nice wooden finish. Since this is the dual battery, this bike was basically made for cargo. This can hold up to, I think it was 500 pounds if I'm not mistaken. And you guys plug this thing overnight, you guys have upwards of to 100 miles to drive it. So you guys have a range of 100 miles on it. It is a very, very awesome bike. Not only do you guys have 100 miles on this thing, it hits upwards of to 30 miles an hour. You guys are about to see me slide this dirty little thing in about a minute here, but I just wanted to give you guys a nice little look at it and talk about the specs. If you come right over here, you guys have this little screen. So right now it's on, shows you your battery. Show you, there you go, you turn it on. It's gonna show you everything. This thing is also comes with a built-in little headlight. I have it on a little crooked right now, but hey, when we do the little tokay hunting at night, you gotta have some kind of flashlight, am I right? Eventually what we wanna do is we want to maybe build a little platform on the back of this and add like a little screen enclosure so that whenever we do go tokay hunting on the channel, we just put them right in there and take them home. No need to carry something in our hands when we got this nice cargo bike. They do make some other really cool options. They have some really, really big tired bikes that are really, really awesome that maybe one day we'll work with ASomTom again and maybe upgrade to one of those bikes that has the huge, gigantic tires. It does have a manual and it also has the electric like I was saying, so it's basically a hybrid. If I didn't want to electrically drive this thing and actually get a workout in because I got to work on this dad bod a little bit, I would probably shut the electric off and manually drive this thing. In today's video, we are definitely going to be electric riding because it is hot out. Anyways, what we are going to be doing in today's video, we are going to be taking this thing down the street to this crazy little saltwater canal that I have seen sharks at, like I was mentioning in the intro. I've seen sharks, I've seen fish, and a lot of crustaceans. So that's what we're going to be doing in today's video. We are going to be loading up our fish trap on the back of this bad boy, and we are going to be ripping out. I just wanted to give you guys a quick look at today's video sponsor, and like I was saying, that is ASomTom bikes. Make sure you guys go check them out if you guys are looking for an electric bike. Now let me show you guys how fast this thing is. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So like I was saying, if you guys are in the market for a wonderful, fast, reliable electric bike, I would definitely make sure you guys go and check out ASomTom.com. They have a lot of really cool options. Like I was saying, this is the dual step low mammoth. I'd recommend you guys to go and check them out. This is gonna be our new transportation within the neighborhood or around the neighborhood when we go and do fish traps or, like I was saying, lizard hunting and herping and all that kind of cool stuff. So I will catch you guys over at Paul Cafero's house. We have arrived. We are at PC's house. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Let me give you guys an update on the koi fish that I brought over. Look at how big Skeletor is getting. Dude, he's gotten gigantic. Holy smokes. He's getting more and more coy every time I come over here. You got all the little mollies, all the little platies in there. Look at all those babies. But we really came here to grab this bad boy right here. Nice little fish trap. If you guys haven't checked out PC Aquatics, you guys can also find these on the website. Make sure you guys go and show some love out to PCAquatics.shop. That boy Paul will get you right with a nice fish trap. We're gonna put this one to the test today and see what we can catch inside of it. We also got cameraman back in town. So say hi, Jacob. He's also, I mean, obviously not behind the camera right now. This is the classical vlog. When we start putting some fish traps in the water, that's when Jacob will probably pick it up. And wow, this kid's backyard is really transforming, that is for sure. I can't get over this pond. It looks so dang good. If you guys were watching on his channel, I was a big part of this help. Moving all these fish over. We got the arowana. Look at the size of that pocky right there. That is a football. Oh yeah, here they come. Getting ready to boom. That arowana is crazy. We got everybody just, here comes the little red tail. He's got a mouthful of food, still coming back. Hi, piggies. He's got so many dang pigs. Walking right up, you got this insane, absolutely insane. We've got the jack. We've got Guido right there. You guys can see the little tip of his tail. I'm waiting for him to come out a little bit. Look at how big Guido's gotten. Holy smokes, he is eating good. We've got the bucket, we've got the fish trap, and we've got the bait, ladies and gentlemen. We are on the ASOM Tom electric bike. We're gonna go see what we can catch inside of this little fish trap that we've got hanging off. I will catch you guys over there at the destination. We got our cameraman driving the car right now. Pulling up next to us. We're probably about to have a race over here. This ASOM Tom bike is just so fast I could probably actually clap him. But yeah. So G Squad, this is where we're actually gonna be launching our little fish trap all up inside of these rocks. I've seen crabs. Like I said, I've even seen 2 sharks swim through here. Now the wind might be a little crazy. It is a little rough. It is a little windy out. So hopefully the audio here is gonna be delightful. Anyways, I'm looking right down there. We got a bunch of little bait fish. I don't know if you guys can quite see them, but there is a ton of fish right there. We're gonna get this trap all loaded up with some bait. We're gonna toss her in there, leave it for about an hour, and come back and check on this trap. Hopefully we'll pull up something really, really cool. We have no idea what we're gonna get just yet, everybody. So stick around if you guys wanna see that. Anyways, here we are. We're gonna fill this one up pretty nice. So we've gotten our fish trap right here, completely loaded up with a whole bunch of frozen shrimp, as you guys can see. It smells really nice and fishy, that's for sure. So hopefully we're gonna attract some cool animals, some cool fish, maybe some eels. Who knows what we're gonna be catching in today's fish trap. I kind of want to be inside the rocks. The water's obviously chucking this way, so it's kind of a good thing. So I think you're gonna catch a crab. I hope we catch something, man. I hope we catch something, but that is our fish trap. What I'm gonna do is I'm probably gonna maneuver something. So we're actually having a major change of plans right here, guys. We're gonna come over here. We're gonna just put this alongside the seawall here because it was a little too rough over on that side. But we still have all the structure, all the rocks, and I still do see some bait fish. Oh, look at little Sergeant Majors. There's little Sergeant Majors down there. You probably cannot see. There's a crab right here on this rock. Look. Look, you see him? Oh, yeah. Crawling away, right on the rock, right under me. It's hard to see. Oh, I see him. Yeah. I don't know if you guys are gonna pick that up on camera, but there's a little tiny crab right there. So, who really knows what we're gonna be catching here today? Water's pretty. Yeah, very, very nice. It's very nice and clear. So, if we do see anything cool swim in, this is where we're gonna be tossing our trap, right at the base of these rocks. That way, I know I can just walk into the water and pick up our trap when we do have actual fish in it. Well, hopefully we get some fish in it. But we're gonna leave that there for about an hour. So we're actually just walking down to check on the trap. It's been about 35-40 minutes, give or take. And I wanted to show you guys what we found on the way down. It's really, really neat. I've never seen a hermit crab actually lodge itself in such a nice shell like that. Look at that shell. And then when I lift it up, you guys see his little legs. You see him up there? It's hard to tell. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's his legs, right? You can see those legs. Yeah, there they are. Now you guys can really start to see him coming out. That is your hermit crab, everybody. We're gonna let this guy go. Enjoy his life. See you later, buddy. Anyways, everybody, it has been about an hour, hour and a half. We've had that trap sitting for quite a while. We've just been sitting on the bench, just vibing. I've been walking around. I even walked all the way down this whole canal. Saw a lot of cool stuff today. I saw a gigantic stingray. I mean, cameraman can vouch. That thing was gigantic, right? It was pretty nice. It was a really, really big stingray. I wish I had a fishing rod on me to try to catch it. That would have been awesome. But yeah, everybody, it is officially time to now reel up that trap. I haven't really looked at it. The last time I saw it was when I went to go and catch that little hermit crab for you guys, and it didn't look like we had anything in it. I saw a lot of little snappers swimming around it. Well, it's now moved. I mean, do you see anything in there? I don't see nothing in there. I don't see anything.
I'm not seeing any movement. Well, let's get down there and check it out.
I see, look, zoom in carefully. Look at the little snapper. Look, you see him swimming?
I don't.
You don't see that? Here, let me see if I can get that. There is a little tiny snapper. Oh man, I hope you guys can see him. He just went under the...
Oh, I see one in there. I see a fish in there.
I do. There is one in there. There is one in there. There's one in there for sure, you guys. We have one fish in there for sure. But there's another little snapper that's... I think he's trying to get in it.
Let's go.
Look at him.
I see it.
Yeah, you see him, right?
Yeah,
you see him?
Yeah.
So that little snapper,
I should wait another couple minutes before we pull it out.
See if we can get him in there. He's really just lurking. He must smell that shrimp. Maybe we'll give it another 5 minutes and we'll go. Hopefully it's not just one fish. I mean, either or, the one fish is better than none, right?
It'll still be a success.
It looked like it was a snapper. I mean, there's so many little snappers all up in these rocks. Snapper, pufferfish, eels. I wish I could have caught an eel for you guys. All right, well, here's the moment of truth, G Squad. Let's see what we've got inside of this fish trap here. Fish trap got really stuck up in there. Rock. I don't even see that fish that we saw. Oh my gosh, wait dude, we do have fish in here.
Here,
Holy smoke, bro, we got like 5 fish in here. Oh, you gotta come to the beach. Holy smokes. Bro, I don't even know what that fish is. It's like, bro, it's like yellow and blue.
I didn't see it. Bring it here.
It's like yellow and blue. Look, we have like 4 fish in here, bro. There's like 4 fish in there.
What is that?
Dude, look at the colors on that thing. Hold on, let's zip this up and get these fish out on the beach so you guys can take a look at them. Even so I can take a look at them. I don't even know what these might even be.
Is that a grunt?
I don't know, I think. Look at the colors at this fish, you guys. Look at that. That is a grunt. You guys hear him grunting?
Oh, sweet.
Look at that fish. Look at the colors on that thing. Look at the mouth. Yeah, I do remember Paul catching one of these and calling it a grunt. This is definitely a little grunt. You guys, look at the colors on that fish right there. Goodness. We'll definitely let this guy, we'll let him on his way. So long, my friend. Thank you for swimming right up into the trap. We've got a couple more fish in here though. Holy smokes, we did a good job here. I think this is just the same kind of fish as that one, right? A little baby.
I like the blue in his face.
Look at the blue streaks on his face. They've got that really bright red mouth. Really crazy looking. I cannot believe we've caught a grunt in this trap. We've got, what is this, a 3rd grunt? Dude, yeah. G Squad, we killed this trap. I mean, Paul, I was honestly kind of doubting your trap here. I think I gotta take you up on this one, bro. Last but not least, we have one last fish in this trap. And it's like, I think is it?
Is that a snapper?
It's definitely a snapper. I think it's a mangrove snapper.
That's so small.
Very similar to the one that was just swimming right by the trap that you guys saw. That's actually a schoolmaster. And this is a little mangrove snapper. I can't believe that these guys are really this little when they're babies. I mean, even smaller, of course, but you know, when someone catches one of these, you're usually eating them. This guy is what? A snack? This is just a tiny little mangrove snapper. And we're gonna get him on his way. I really was wishing I would catch like some pufferfish. I've been seeing some pufferfish around these rocks a lot lately. But here's our last little fish from the fish trap, everybody. The little mangrove snapper. So long, my friend, thank you. There he goes. There he goes. Right back into those rocks where all these snappers kind of lie. I mean, you got crabs in there, they're crushing those crabs that fall in on accident. They're just getting smoked in those rocks. But that was I would say it's pretty successful. I didn't think we were gonna catch, I mean, that many fish and snappers at most. I mean, I think the grunt would be somewhat of a snapper relative. And now we're gonna leave some shrimp here for some fish to feast on. Hopefully that stinger, dude, imagine that stinger just came right back right now.
I know.
That would be sick.
That would be cool.
But anyways, hopefully you all enjoyed it. I mean, I'm kind of shocked right now that we caught that many fish in that trap, dude. If you guys are looking for, this thing works. I know it looks a little raunchy. That thing works though. That thing definitely works. We caught a couple fish in there. Now, if this video gets about 2,000 likes, maybe we'll come back and put a different bait inside of this trap. See if we can catch something different. Maybe we'll throw some clams in here, try to actually catch some puffer fish since they like to eat a lot of those mollusks and stuff like that. That would be really, really cool if we come back and did something like that. I had a lot of fun in today's video. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. And with that being said, everybody, that'll wrap it up. I'll catch you on next episode, G Squad. Peace out.